Hello, what's going on everybody? My name is Peter, and today I want to show you this monster of a knife from Cold Steel, which is called Wild West Bowie. Well, this knife is mighty, and it's probably one of the most intimidating knives that you can actually get. And my first impression about it was like, it just gives you power. And yeah, of course, it's a big fighting knife. And I've seen some people using big Bowie knives for outdoors, for bushcraft, but I don't think it's the best option. I don't think you need this size for bushcraft. I don't think you need this guard. And yeah, there are just many better, way better options for outdoors, for bushcraft. But this is just, yeah, this is a fighting knife. I think it's a perfect car knife to fight pirates on the road, or for example for home protection. Because yeah, imagine someone's trying to break into your house and then you grab this thing, then the attacker is just cooked. So I think we should do some basic measurements, and I'm gonna give you a couple of size references. And yeah, the weight of a knife is 654 gram. The blade is actually pretty wide. I mean, in this widest spot, it's like almost 2.5 inches, which is yeah 6 centimeters, and yeah, it's like 4 millimeters thick, and the overall length is like, as you can see, 41 centimeters, which is yeah 16 inches. And yeah, it is not the longest Bowie knife out there. For example, Frontier Bowie is longer, and yeah, the blade tip to tang is like yeah 17 centimeters, which is yeah almost 11 inches. And yeah, couple of size references. Well, maybe let me show you more robust compared to this knife. And I'm gonna show you a Glock 81 knife. As you can see, it is just a little toothpick compared to this monster. And as you can see, the construction of a knife is a full tang, and I'm glad it is. The blade is made of 1090 carbon steel, and the HRC here we are getting like 55 to 58. So you're not gonna be able to destroy this blade easily. We have the shape of it is of course a pretty cool looking aggressive clip point with a swedge. The grind is actually hollow. It's hollow, and I must admit, when it was brand new, it just came pretty sharp, pretty slicey out of the box. And unfortunately, we do not have any finger trail, and it is a little weakness of this knife because yeah, when you wanna choke up, for example, it's not gonna be. Unfortunately, it is not very comfortable. I mean, this guard, it just hurts a little bit in a thumb. It's a little bit too big for me, and this yeah, we do not have this finger trail, unfortunately. And yeah, speaking of the guard, I think it's a little bit too long, too wide. Look at that. It is just crazy. Look at that. It is just crazy long, and I don't think it should be this long. If yeah, if it was like a little bit shorter, it would give yeah protection as well. But it is not some kind of great weakness that I will complain too much about. By the way, it's made of brass. And the handle. Well, what about the handle? The handle is made of rosewood, and rosewood is of course a beautiful thing, but unfortunately they decided to put this coating, and I don't really like it. I think I should get rid of this coating. And we have two big screws on each side, and I think they are made of brass as well. Yeah, but unfortunately, this knife has one weakness that I have to complain about a little bit, which is the shape of the handle. Well, it is just a little bit, it doesn't look so, but it is a little bit boxy, you know. I just think, as for handle, that is, as for this thickness, it is just too wide here. And it makes something like a, what was that word in English? A rectangle. It is not a square, you know, it is like a rectangle, and I do not like this. It is, yeah, just noticeably less comfortable than, for example, handle in Frontier Bowie. Yeah, and by the way, I think I'm gonna make a full comparison in the future, yeah, between these two monster knife from Cold Steel. Yeah, this handle is unfortunately a weakness, but I guess if you have very large hands, you will not complain about this handle. I mean, my hands are average, and I think I just prefer this handle of a Frontier Bowie. But there is also a good thing about this handle, which is this part, this angle here. It just prevents from slipping. Yeah, I don't think you will. Yeah, I don't think this knife will leave your hand easily. And you also have this lanyard hole, which may be a pretty good thing for many people. And when we talk about the overall quality and finish, I found only this little gap here under guard. And yeah, but except that, everything seems to be fine. And yeah, this thing, it wasn't like that. I did this. Everything is actually smooth. It seems that everything is, yeah, just made pretty well. Screws are very smooth. So yeah, nothing to complain about the the overall quality. And of course, it comes with a sheath, a leather sheath, which is totally fine. I mean, nothing looks like nothing looks cheap. I mean, yeah, and we have this lanyard here. We have this ring, which is, I think it's made of brass as well. You're getting this strap, so you're not gonna lose your knife. Yeah, everything seems to be totally fine. Pretty cool sheath. So, in conclusion, I have to say I think I love this knife, even though it has some weaknesses. I just like very much the feeling of power that it gives you. It looks absolutely great, and it's made of pretty good materials. And is it a perfect fighting knife? Well, I am sorry, I am not Jim Bowie, so I'm not gonna tell you if it's the best fighting knife or not. But it's gonna be, I guess it's gonna be completely enough to fight anything or anyone off, unless you encounter a bear or a guy with a gun. But come on, I think you're getting a pretty powerful knife made of pretty good materials, and of course full-tin construction. So it's definitely a knife that I can recommend. So yeah, let me know, what do you think about this monster? And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in another video.